This guy has been in Columbia for a long time. He played as a Tiger on the football team, went and had a little bit of time in the NFL, and then returned home, and we're glad he did. He's the Associate AD for Athletic Performance, a native of Detroit, Michigan, my friend Pat Ivey. How are you, Dr. Ivey?
Doing great, Mike. Thank you.
Why has it been so important for you to stay at your alma mater?
Ultimately, I want Mizzou to be the best. I want to win championships. I want to develop champions. I just want to be the best. I want Mizzou to be the best. So Mizzou can't be the best if the best people are leaving. So, there's unfinished business, and Coach Pinkel and I, we're really close, have a really good relationship with him. I admire him. I study him. He's a mentor for me, and why would you want to go anywhere else?
So when you're facilitating things with your staff and with the 550 student athletes that they come in contact with, what are some of the things that you've taken away from Gary Pinkel and applied it to the way that you deal with your staff?
Well, it's definitely about people first. You have to have, on our staff, we say staff first, because if we aren't taking care of ourselves, if I don't have the best coaches on my staff, if from a nutrition standpoint, corrective biomechanics, strength and conditioning, applied performance, the best sports science, then the product that we give to the athletes is not what it needs to be. And you can't win championships if you don't have the best people in the positions that you need. But we have massage therapists, physical therapists that do corrective biomechanics. We have people that have doctors in physical therapy on staff. We have, I believe, 4 registered dietitians on staff. We have sports science is a huge part of what we do now. Josh Stoner, he heads that up. And it's a big team effort. We work together. There are probably, including interns, between 30 to 35 people on our athletic performance staff.
You're involved in a really neat initiative. What is Men for Men?
It is a social responsibility initiative that we started in the athletics department to do programming for all of our male student athletes, basically to help them navigate their way through college and life. This is year 5. Mike Alden started it. He approached Dr. Rick McGuire, and Dr. McGuire asked that I chair the committee, Men for Men, and Kim Bishop, she chairs the committee, Women for Women. And what we do is we any tough topics or subjects that may be out there or things we need to talk about, we make sure that we cover that with all of our men.
Like what?
Well, we've tackled some tough issues, and we pride ourselves on that. Talking about sexual violence, domestic violence, abuse. We've talked about alcohol. We've talked about drugs. We've talked about all of the obvious things that college students struggle with. 2 of the bigger topics that we've talked about are LGBT issues, which got a lot of publicity with Michael Sam. And most recently, a week ago Monday, we talked about, we had a topical discussion that revolved around the question, why is race and racism so difficult to talk about?
Tony Wirkus, who's with us from Mizzou Athletics, what are some of the things that you want fans to know that'll be coming to Columbia on Thursday evening?
So one of the biggest things is a change of people are used to arriving at 8 a.m. for our lots opening. However, for this Thursday game, we are going to be opening all of our donor lots at 4:30 p.m. is one of the biggest changes. Another important thing to know is if you do not have a football donor parking pass and you normally park in Tiger Avenue Garage or Garage 7, which are the 2 parking garages on campus, those are actually closed for this Thursday night game because we have to accommodate all of the faculty, students, and staff that normally would park in our donor parking lots.
Okay, and so for those folks, what would be a good option for them?
So what the best thing we're going to recommend is if you park in any of the city-operated parking garages, any of the metered spots, and if you go to mutigers.com/Thursday, we have a map that's showing where all of those areas are. But again, anything that's operated by the city is going to be the best bet for parking on game day.